Hello everyone, let's just start to have some reading training with the Tetsuji and Hengma with me today. Now Black is in trouble, so Black has to take care of this group. Then what's your idea? Then let's check it out. Now simply, if you just have Atari here, then it's quite simple and White is gonna play stretch. After this, in order to take care of this group, then you can think about two space jump and now or Hane and Connect. Those are used. But main point is White left hand side shape is quite amazing. Now the White position is very good. So I can't say this is the best answer. Then now you can have another feeling, right? I guess you can read this very easily. Now of course this is correct. White has to capture when you make the Atari, and then if you connect, this is much better, much beautiful, and even White potential is less than just now. But main point is, in order to play this move, you must read this answer. If you can't read this one, I can't say we solved it. So now Black is supposed to just connect and White cut. When you answer, it's gonna be the letter, so it doesn't work. You know this is working, right? If you read this one, you have to return. But just now I told you that this is the best move. Then what can you do that? You should use the amazing Tetsuji from now. Okay, are you ready to check it out? Now Black just need to attach here. This is the amazing ladder breaker. If White just connect, now this ladder works. Even though White just tried to make the ladder, you can just keep follow up until here. And then if you capture and this one stone is getting trouble. So this is working. Then White can, you may have a question, right? Even though Black just connect here, you know, this, this ladder is not working, but this way capturing race is not available for White. So I can say if White has played like this, the best answer is gonna be just capture this one stone. After that, if White just cut here, then of course we are gonna have a trading. Black has to punish the corner, and even though White save at the corner, be careful in the local life and death you can just capture like this. But main point is White can just cut the Black's weakness. Black is not really ready to capture this White group. And then became Black is gonna be captured. Many people may have experience when they are having the control and they try to kill and then became they are captured. That's quite normal happen. Because just now was not on time to capture the White. And Black just has to defend first and let him save at the corner, something like this. And then Black's potential is gonna be very good. If you want to save this group, then you can take care here. But now, you know, this pincer is very painful. So I don't think this is a good idea. Black has to take care of this group first. And Black has to give up the lower side. Then maybe judgment will be not easier. I know about that. But now the, you know, left hand side, the master of the left hand side was totally changed. So if you just need to compare. If you really want to know that how much Black has now, Black has around 6 points, and White, you just need to count it like that. These things are there right in the end game, not right now. So now White has a 6 point at the corner. Even Black has a 6 point here, and then White has some more potential. Of course, local area White is supposed to be better because just now White has a much more stones. So return 6, and the White has a much more thing here. And compared to if we didn't use any Tetsuji, and Black just have a play here and this one. But somehow you can see that White potential is much better than just now. And in the future, even White can pincer here. So this is worse than just now. I can say about that. Of course, it depends on situation. Sometimes you may have to just play this number one. If there are more White stone, and it might be more suitable. It depends on situation. And if White just didn't continue to play here and then he just tried to play here, then however you have to try to touch this group and you have to be ready to connect here. You have to return here. And then now you made this group weaker, and which means if you make this group weaker, I can say that's kind of supporting your weak group as well. Yeah. So you shouldn't just go out without cutting, because now if you just jump out Then when white cut here, even this group is more weaker than just now. So you have to keep use the tetsuji for such kind of a thing. Yeah. So even when we are having such kind of fighting, we must never stop to use the tetsuji. We have to keep use it. Okay, so this was quite difficult, right? But it's interesting. It's like an actual question, actual game situation. Okay, second question that we are going to study is quite of normal shape. You can see quite often in your actual game. And the situation was like, we made this joseki, and then black didn't answer anything, and black went to the big place, and white just continued to play, and black stretch. Normally joseki is here, and the black is gonna play the 2-space jump. This is a basic information, but sometimes white may want to get more, so he just has pushed here. And in this case, if you just ignore and just accept like this, white is much thicker. Just now, if you have a normal joseki, in the future, even black can try to use such kind of aji, make him to answer. Of course, white may not answer, but there are many things to do if you are black. But just now, if white just push here, I can say black must hane. If white just capture, and you can just make the sacrifice. Even though he just captured, then you can make all the sente, and it's gonna be very amazing sacrifice. You lost around more than Komi, but your influence is much valuable than Komi. So white is a very bad result for this one. So now I can say this is good for black, but maybe somebody may not feel comfortable for this position. If you hate just now, then you don't want to lose any stone, then I recommend you to play the tiger's mouth. Even this is good enough. Yeah. So white didn't answer anything, and the white just cut here. Then that means he is hoping black to just throw these 2 stones away. This time is totally different. Black can't make this become sente, and even this way is not sente. Just like one, it's not called the sente because black has to spend one more time. It's totally different than just now. So now this is what white want, and of course black is not enough. And if you want to hane here, then you must check the ladder. And now how you can do that is atari one time, and then you can push here. Actually, this tetsuji is quite used a lot in our actual game, but this hengma method is like really high quality hengma. So maybe anybody, if they don't have a teacher, they might miss this hengma and they couldn't solve it. So now their group was in trouble and they could captured, and then they don't know. Just they couldn't have a review and they didn't study about this one. But I can exactly say that it was quite, it could be happen a lot in our actual game, because this is kind of a normal high quality tetsuji. So now if white just answer here, then you can make the ladder. You must check this ladder. If this ladder doesn't work, then black can't play like that. And then if white just capture here, then you can just capture these 2 stones. If white really want to try to cover those areas, then there is one method. White can just capture a cut one time and return here. Then black can't make the ladder. But even though black can't make the ladder, I can't say this is good for white. You had many methods. Even you just have played the Atari here, and then when you just try to go out to the make him to go to the second line, even though you return here, usually it's gonna be good for black. And even black has a different move. Black can just try to use the knight move as well. And when white try to move out something like this, and you can just try to stretch, the white shape is much uglier than just now. Then even knight move, I can say this is kind of a tetsuji. Yeah, we never stop to use the tetsuji. So anyway, then what we have to remember is Atari lower and then push and make those ladder. Yeah, it happened many times. Yeah. Okay, the third question that we are going to study is the also kind of actual game situation. You know, now we haven't done this fighting yet. So if you are just going to the big place, however, and then if white is stretch here, you know, white can get many points, and even black has to respond one more time in the future. You can see the condition, white territory is quite big enough. So black has to use the tetsuji. For example, this can be the one of the tesuji, and then if white is stretch, and then black can just block here. Of course, white can think about the hane as well, and black, if black just answered, of course it's better for white, but black can we even have to read this such kind of a tesuji. If white push, then black can cut. You know, strategy doesn't work, and black can punish here, something like this. So maybe white can try to play something like that. And this is not working, and black has to push, and white can capture. Something like this, and then white can save at the corner. White earned many points, but now this group is became weaker. So if white is confident to handle this group, just like when he want to attack, then if you know how to make it became light stone, then this is available. If this is not really good, then white can just stretch here. So this is kind of a tesuji. What do you think? Is it good enough? No, this is not good enough. You have a much better move. Now, of course, some case I can say the attachment here where those things can be tesuji as well. But now the best answer is here. We can check it out this first before we check this one. If you want to use the such things, and you know white is supposed to push, this push doesn't work. This one stone is gonna be captured easily. So black must push here, and then you have to read this capturing race first, whether this is working or not. When you make the sacrifice, something like this, and even the white just stretch here, somehow it doesn't work easily, you know. So now this is not working, but make sure if the stone position is different in this area, it might be possible. So we need to have a reading skill as well. So I can say this is the best answer. As I told you, if white just want to punish this one stone, then you have a two method. First, when white hane here, then you can just jump and let him save at the corner, but it is somehow very big, right? Maybe I don't really like it. And then you read here, and then you have to return. Then this result is gonna be same as that I showed you just now. You cut here, and then you can play here. This position is much better than just now anyway. Then now, I mean, for black. Black is much thicker. So I can say most of the time, it's gonna be good for black. So if white wants to just step back, he is supposed to play the stretch or hane. If he has played stretch here, then we can block. When he answers, then we can connect. Our point is much bigger than just now. I mean, compared to just attach and make him to stretch. And white has in trouble for the base. White has to take care with the 6, or this can be the one kind of a tesuji. We can make the better eye shape. But black earned many things. So now white can even think about the hane here, and then black can stretch. You know, push doesn't work, then we can catch up the timing to capture the white. Something like this. So white can think about connect, then you block. It's good enough. And white really want to make the territory, I mean the eye shape, then he may think about here. First, you can just give up. Then already you get many points, right? If you're reading, if you are confident to read, then now you can think about here. Because still white is supposed to answer. If white just plays here, then now you can just capture. Yeah, something like this. You earn many points. And if white doesn't give up anything, and even though you return here, then your group is not gonna be dead. Like this, you can save. And when he cut, then you can just capture. White can't make anything. White is slower. So now there are many tesuji. For this kind of a thing is like actual tesuji. There are many A, B, C, D. Those are possible to read. Basically, I have a full basic move in my brain when I play it in the actual game, and I just keep read. If black play A, and how white is respond, and black play A, B, and then how white is gonna be respond, and just keep reading, and I decide after I read the variation. Actually, that is what strong players are doing. It doesn't mean they can find the best move in 1 second. That's totally misunderstand. Even we have to read it the wrong way as well. And A way, what's gonna be happen, B way, what's gonna be happen, C way, D way, you have to check everything, and then which one is the best. Then, you know, sometimes we may have some reading trouble that we cannot read. That part we have to practice in our we have to practice without actual game. Of course, you even have to do with your actual game, and even in the review, you need to do that. But even we should have a training, something like this. Then now you can see the amazing strategy when you play the actual game. Of course, it's not easy. That's why we have to keep studying regularly every day. Then I can say that is the way how you can keep going up to the high down player. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching my video. Then see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.